Hello everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. This will be the first video in a series I'm going to call Building a $100 Bankroll from Scratch. I should mention I'm not a professional by any means. I just enjoy playing for fun, so don't expect professional play. Though I have won some decent sized tournaments in the past, this will be a slow grind as I will be trying to use good bankroll management to complete the challenge, which means the stakes will be low. That being said, let's get into the first tournament. Also, I'm only going to post tournaments that I've cashed in. So, got pocket jacks here. End up checking so that he might try to steal, but he checks back. And he folds, so we don't end up getting much from that, but we got pocket aces. Got one caller. And a check from the big blind. 3 diamonds and a king. We got the ace of diamonds. We got an 80 bet. I check, slow play the aces. And we get a bet, 240. We call. Then a second king on the river. So I check. He goes all in. I don't think he has it. End up calling. He ends up having the flush, so not off to a good start in this one. But then we get ace queen. We go all in, 1200. Everybody folds to us. We get king queen, throw all in again at 1405. We're in 171st position out of 178, so trying to make something happen. Big blind calls. We end up getting a pair of queens on the turn, which beat his 6-5 offsuit. So we're back to starting chips. Then we get ace king. In the big blind spot, we get raised and a call. We end up going all in. Get a call. King jack suited, 2 diamonds on the flop. But we end up taking it with ace high. We get pocket tens. We raise to 800. Little blind goes all in, big blind goes all in. The raiser calls. We shove. We get called. He has king, queen. We end up hitting a full house, tens over queens. So we take down a decent pot there, putting us in 8th position, 14,000 chips. And we get ace, queen. We end up raising. He goes all in for 8,800. We call. He hits 3 of a kind sixes with his king six, so very unlucky there. Then we get ace king on the button. Got an all in. We raise. We get a call. We get 2 callers. We hit a king on the flop. And we take it down with 2 pair ace king. So we're back up. Then the next good hand we got was ace queen. We got a raiser and we just call. We got an all in. A call. We throw all in. Pocket queens. We hit our ace on the flop. So we take that down with the pair of aces. Next hand, ace jack on the button. We raise. We hit our ace. We bet. Call. Check, slow play our ace. We get a pretty good sized bet. We call. Just a bluff by him. Queen jack suited. We call the raise. Get 2 hearts on the flop. Check to us. We check. Get a big bet. We call. Hit our jack on the turn. And a 6 on the river. We bet. About half the pot. He folds, so we take that down. Then we get kings in the small blind position. Folds to us. We raise. Big blind calls. We got an ace on the flop, so we check. We get a decent sized bet. We call. We check again, hoping he's not going to bet here. He does bet. We call. He ends up having the ace, so we take a pretty big loss there on our kings. And then we get kings again. We just flat call. Little blind calls. And check. We hit a king on the flop. Little blind bets. Big blind folds. We slow play and call. Little blind bets again. We slow play and call again. He makes a decent bet. We decide to shove, hoping he has a king. He calls, and it turns out he did have a king, so not very lucky for that guy. And our next hand that we got was ace-king. Folded to us. Ace-7 on big blind. Blinds are 3,000, 1,500. We've been blinding down at this point. Haven't been getting hands, as you can see. It's the first real hand we've gotten in quite some time. We're in the money now. The bubble was at 72. Also, I want to mention, we didn't start with completely nothing. We had 22 cents, and this is a 10-cent, $30 prize pool turbo. I figured if we lost with the 20 cents, I would just do free rolls until we ended up getting some starting money, but we ended up getting in the money in this tournament, so... I end up going all in because I have no blinds. And we end up taking it on the river with a ace-high flush, so that was really lucky. Pocket tens. Got under 10 big blinds left. We call the all-in against ace-10. And we take it with our pocket tens, so really good. We end up taking a pot with pocket fives. Big pot. Then we get ace jack suited on the button. Blinds are 5,000, 2,500. We just shove, get a call, ace queen. We end up losing to ace queen there, so that was unfortunate. Next hand, king jack suited. And we still have under 10 big blinds here with 40,000 chips. Big blinds at 5,000. We shove with king jack suited. And we take the blinds. So that's okay. Next hand, ace 10 suited. We shove. Big blind calls here with queen 10. We win with a pair of jacks, ace kicker, which is really nice. Next hand, ace queen, starting to get close to the final table here in the big blind position. And it gets folded to us. Next hand, ace jack suited in small blind. Gets folded to us. We raise all in, and we get called with pocket queens. We hit our ace on the flop, so that's very good for us. Pretty much guaranteed final table now. Ace queen suited. We raise. And it gets folded to us. Ace jack offsuit in big blind position. Button calls. We go all in. And button folds. So here we are at the final table. Got raised. We decided to protect our big blind with queen 10 off. Missed the flop, checked. He bets at us and we just fold. Pocket nines. End up going all in trying to steal blinds. But he calls. And we end up taking that one down with pocket nines. Ace 3 suited. We tried stealing the blinds again, going all in. We get called again. This time he's got pocket fives. We miss the flop. And he ends up taking us out with pocket fives. Probably a little aggressive on my part, but $2.85. You know, that's going from 2 buy-ins to 29 buy-ins. That's pretty good at this point. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you at the next one.